Another Super Bowl and another chance to use music as a pawn in the culture wars. Out for a walk first thing this morning because I ate an insane amount of nachos last night, pictured above. But as I am a musician, I thought I'd give my thoughts on the music because why not? Green Day did exactly what I thought they would do. They rocked out, ended with American Idiot. Par for the course. My favorite moment from that performance was when Trey Cool made this face after Billy Joe said, "Subliminal mind fuck America" on national television. Quick caveat, I love this country, mostly because you can do shit like that. Here's a nice view of the river. Brandi Carlile's performance of America the Beautiful was probably my favorite performance out of all the stuff from the entire night. I love her voice. I love her original songs. They are both beautiful and poignant. I love that outlandish vibrato that she inserts in places that nobody else would think to insert, but I love it and I'm here for it. Yes, Queen. Keep doing what you're doing, Brandi Carlile. We love you. Charlie Puth's Star Spangled Banner. I thought it was pretty good. Not my favorite, because it's going to be really hard to top Chris Stapleton's performance from a couple of years ago, but in my opinion, it was good. Charlie's a handsome fella. He has perfect pitch. When he goes into a recording studio, he shits pop gold, which is kind of difficult to do these days. So, respect. Did I mention that he's handsome? And now for the main event. Bad Bunny! Speaking of forest-dwelling creatures, hey Bambi! Full transparency, I had not heard any of Bad Bunny's music that I'm aware of until last night, unless I had maybe stumbled upon it on a TikTok or something, because I'm almost 40 now, and completely out of touch with what is popular, and I should probably just let myself fade off into obscurity, but here I am, yelling at clouds. Now, I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't know what he was saying, but given the context clues of the set design, the choreography, and the overall positive vibe that seemed to be present, I'd say it was a pretty good performance. Not really my cup of tea, and that's fine, because you know what? The whole world doesn't revolve around me. What if I told you that you could not like something, but hating it didn't have to become your entire personality for the entire week preceding and following the Super Bowl? Now, this is not a new phenomenon. The boomers and zoomers have been at war over this particular cultural moment every year since I can remember, from the infamous wardrobe malfunction all the way up until today. Except for Prince. Everybody loved Prince. R.I.P. Seriously, what un-American sons of bitches didn't like Prince? Anyway, this year has been particularly hostile. Why? Because Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican, an American. But he doesn't look like all of those snappy photos that the Department of Labor keeps posting on their Facebook page. And what this all comes down to is about half the country believes that his rise to prominence is representative of what they perceive as the fading into obscurity, there's that phrase again, of the white man. And I'm just saying, I don't remember these same people getting upset over the nationality of the Super Bowl halftime show performers when it was Coldplay, U2, or Paul McCartney, because nothing says America like the fucking Beatles. But I digress. Which is sad because, as I said, he is an American, and frankly, he's living the American dream. He started releasing music on SoundCloud while working as a bag boy at a supermarket. It's textbook rags to riches inspiring story that we should all be able to celebrate. But sadly, the reality is a lot of people perceive a Spanish-speaking person's success in this country as a mirror into their own personal failures. But that's okay, because for all those folks, Rob Ritchie and Turning Point USA had their own all-American halftime show, and I went back and watched it. Now, I'm not going to do a deep dive into that entire show because it would take about 45 minutes, because each act got 2 songs, and it went so long that it went into the game, longer than the actual halftime show. Now, looking past the fact that this was all obviously lip-synced, because there were moments where the microphone was no less than 3.5 feet away from Kid Rock's face during this performance, and the fact that nothing says country boy like drop C-sharp tuned distorted guitars over trap beats. Wonder where they got those, by the way. But outside of all of the obvious pandering and stuff that went on with that show, the thing that really stuck out to me that I thought was really funny was that all those same people going like, I can't understand what Bad Bunny's saying, he don't speak English, blah, 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 lost their fucking minds when Kid Rock came on and started his set. Ba with da ba da bang, diggy diggy diggy, said the boogie, said up jump the boogie. Now, I've never thrown that phrase into old Google Translate. Maybe that was a code way of saying, I like them underage. Some call it statutory, I call it mandatory. Those are actual Kid Rock lyrics from 1997, by the way. At least Bad Bunny was speaking an actual language. But even though I didn't understand a word of the actual lyrics during Bad Bunny's performance, there was one thing that was perfectly clear at the very end. On a giant screen atop the stadium, black letters on a white background read, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. And that's the message that we actually need right now, in my opinion.